And we are back with another episode with Sam Larson Studio, and today we're going to be doing another Freestyle Friday, and that's where we just get to draw whatever we want to draw. So today, we're going to be talking about how you just take a shape, you just toss down a shape, and you kind of see what happens from it, right? We've got a bunch of options just from doing right? Alright, so it's a super basic shape, but what can we do with this? Could easily turn it into a ghost. Huh? It could turn into a tombstone. Not feeling like drawing that. That doesn't seem fun at all. Or maybe it could have huge eyes. And maybe we can turn it into a weird little Yeti character. Alright, now remember, we take those lines we don't want. We get rid of those. Now we can darken up the ones that we like. Can do a triangle kind of nose. And this is a fun little creature kind of nose, right? And it comes out and do these triangular shapes that meet back up with it. Now we're gonna do some teeth. Make a nice defined upper lip for him. We gotta define where those hands are. We're gonna give him a little tuft on top. Actually, we can make him a little bit uneven too, and that could be kind of fun. And these things, you just kind of see what shapes you come up with and what they can turn into. And midway through the character, you might get an idea of what you feel like drawing. Huge toes. You can see that I'm using a nice rectangle shape to block it in, and then you do these circles. You can put them in descending order, right? And then from there we can figure out, okay, well, this is where this toe is, and that way we know foot is this direction. Alright, now we gotta complete the other one. Round shape, round shape, round shape, round shape. Little arch to the foot. He's gonna have little fists. Why does he have little fists? Because of the way that I framed this, I don't have any more space to draw anything else. That just happens, and that's okay. Sometimes the limitations that we come up with end up being a really good source of inspiration for drawing. And now we've got a fun little hairy Yeti character, or Bigfoot kind of character, or just general cryptid kind of character. It's kind of fun to see what happens with this stuff. And then if you want to, you can determine what kind of scene he's in, okay? So now we're just going to show some general mountain kind of shapes behind him. And we know that he's in a cooler area. We need some piles of snow around him. These are just kind of going to be general piles. And the only way that we would know that there's snow in the end is because of them being white and because of them being kind of lumpy. And then maybe if we include... We're going to do a rectangular shape here, taper those lines. Do a little nose here. And now we've got a nice little polar bear in the background. What do we think? I think it's just kind of fun. This is just where you can have some fun. You can draw some shapes. As I said, I started out with this weird semicircle rectangle shape. I don't know what that kind of shape is called, but I started with it. So you start out with a shape, you just kind of see what that shape can turn into, and let me know what you come up with from there. This could have turned into a penguin too. You know, it's just kind of fun to see what'll happen with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.